Okay, so I've been really into manga recently, and I've gone broke because of it, but I bought a lot of manga this summer. I went on vacation. I was lucky enough to get to travel to a lot of different places, and was lucky enough to find manga stores in all of those places. So here we go. I bought about 14, 15 volumes this summer, and I am a broke man. I haven't read all of these yet, but I really wanted to share them and make a video about it. So I will tell you my thoughts on what I have read of them so far. First, I got Bakuman. I said that weird, but anyways, I've been wanting to read the series since like 6th grade, and I just never got around to it. I was at Forbidden Planet, and they were having like a like buy two get one free deal on like certain things, so I just decided to go for it. And I got the first 3 volumes. I haven't read it yet. The series is like 12 or 13 volumes in total. It came out a while ago. And this is gonna be the first shonen manga that I've read, unless you count like Max. So it's about this guy who becomes a manga artist, and his friend is like writing for the manga, and they make a manga together. And it looks really good. As a little kid, like many other people, I wanted to be a manga artist. I've always wanted to read this series, so I'm excited that I'm gonna get the chance. That's volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Bakuman. Next, I got, these I also got at Forbidden Planet, were Idol Dreams. Arina Tanimura is my absolute favorite artist ever. She's like influenced me a lot. I love Full Moon as like my favorite manga of all time. And I love her work, and I love the stories that she puts into her manga, and I love the artwork, and I love her. So I'm trying to read all of her series. So far I've read Full Moon, Gentleman's Alliance, Mistress Fortune, Ion, what's it called? The collection of short stories. I can't remember the name, but it's something about melancholy. Oh, I've read Jian too. So I'm really excited to read one of her newer series. So I bought the first volume back a while ago, and I read it, and I liked it. But if you remember from my anime Boston haul, I'm pretty sure it's in there. But it's about this girl she's 31 years old, and she like feels like she was popular in high school, but now she feels like her life has gone downhill. But then she meets one of her old high school friends, and he is working on developing a drug that'll make you younger again. So he decides to use her as his test subject, and she becomes a 15-year-old idol, and she has to navigate the world of show business, and it's like her second chance at life almost. So it's really interesting, and I've read the first 2 volumes, so I haven't read this one yet, but it's really good so far, and I do love it, and I believe the 4th volume is coming out in English in like November. It's not as silly as our other series because it's aimed more towards adults, but I don't really mind, and I think it has a good plot. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Speaking of Arina Tanimura, I also got Sakura Mae Hime, however you say it, and this is like 12 volumes. I don't know, it's like a long amount of volumes or something like that. It's, as I said earlier, I want to get around to reading all of her works, so I just got this at Forbidden Planet because it was like buy 2 get 1 free. So I decided to get this, and I don't even know what it's about. Oh, it's about like a princess and a demon attacks her. That's what I got from the back cover. I probably won't start reading this until I get more volumes in the series, just because I hate getting like 1 or 2 volumes of a series and then getting hooked on it, and then you can't read the rest until you get the money to buy it. I hate that, so I'm just gonna wait to get the rest of this, but I'm hoping it's good. I have high hopes for it. The last thing I got at Forbidden Planet was the Maximum Ride manga, Volume 8. There are 9 volumes. I don't know if it's still continuing or if it's finished. I originally bought 6 and 7 like years and years ago at a book fair in middle school. And then I finally bought 1 through 5 like a few months ago, and I read it all in like a few days, and it's okay. It's like pretty good. So I want to see it through till the end. So I got 8. This is an adaptation of the book series Maximum Ride by James Patterson, which was a really long series. So I think this is gonna go on for a little bit. It's okay. I mean, I like it, but it gets a little repetitive. I've talked to other people actually about this manga because a few of my friends at Pratt also read it, but it gets kind of repetitive and a little like contradicting almost, I want to say. The artwork is gorgeous and I like the characters, but I don't know, it's not like a must read in my opinion. It's like, it's pretty good, but it's not a must read, you know? So when I was in New York, I went to Kinokuniya in Times Square, which is like a big manga stationery store, and it's so cool over there. I also went to the Line store, but that's a story for another day. Okay. But anyway, so I picked up, oh, this is my favorite manga of the moment right now. This has been my favorite manga like all summer. I love it so much. I'm so into it right now. And it's Hanakimi. Well, I originally got volumes 1 and 2. My mom got them for me for like Easter or something, like a really long time ago. And I read it. This was when I was like 12 or 13, and I did not like it at the time. So I was planning on selling it, but I got so bored one day that I picked it up off my bookshelf for the first time in years, and I read it, and I'm obsessed with it now. It's about this girl who she cross-dresses as a boy to go to a Japanese boarding school to befriend this high jumper that she admires, and then she becomes friends with this guy too, and there's like all these crazy love triangles, and it's like she can't have people figuring out her secret. And it gets so wild, but it's so good, it's so entertaining, and it has so many great moments in it. So I picked up, I'm collecting the Omnibus volumes, so I picked up 7, 8, 9, and 11, 10, 12. There are 24 volumes in total. The spines look beautiful. I love the spines for the Omnibus volumes. And I really recommend reading this if you like shoujo, romance. It's really, really good. It's really good, guys. Trust me on that. Before I do the last real manga, I guess, I picked up this free manga sampler at Otakon. They're giving these out for free, and it's just like a ton of manga that's gonna serialized in 2017 for VIZ Media. So it has Boruto, Dragon Ball Super, Golden Kamuy, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, Vampire Knight Memories, and The Water Dragon's Bride. I've read, it comes with like a chapter of each of these, and I've read like a few of them, and they're okay. Anyways, I just got this for free, but thought I'd share. And the last series, which I bought the whole series at Otakon because I saw a really cheap booth. It was a really good deal, and I couldn't help myself. So, anyways, I've been wanting to watch the anime for a long time. I didn't really know it was a manga, but I saw it, and I really wanted to pick it up. And that's Kokoro Connect. So my sister watched the anime, and she really liked it, and she recommended it to me. So I've been wanting to watch it, but I didn't get around to it. And then I saw the manga for like cheap, and I was like, I gotta get it. I've read the first volume so far. It's pretty good. I read it yesterday. It's based off a light novel, I think, actually. But it's about these 5 friends. Those are 3 of them. They are all part of this club, the Student Cultural Society, which is kind of like a club where it's like basically for the 5 of them, because they couldn't find a club they wanted to do, or they couldn't start their own club and get enough members to join their club. So they all made their own club, which is kind of like a random club almost. It's a Student Cultural Society. And one day, they start mysteriously swapping bodies, and they don't really know why, and they don't really know what's going on. Swap for a little bit and then they'll swap back, but it happens at random, and they're trying to like navigate their lives and try and figure out why it's happening and like what it means. And the artwork is so adorable. Do you see this? Do you see how cute it is? It seems good so far. I'm like 1 volume in. It's only 5 volumes long. It's good so far. So I have high hopes for the rest of the series. This isn't really a manga, but I also, at Kinokuniya, I got the Gentleman's Alliance Cross art book. I have the Full Moon one already, and I saw this in Kinokuniya and I screamed because I love it so much. And I love the Gentleman's Alliance. I wish I had it in print. I only have it digital. But anyways, it's a ton of illustrations. Isn't the artwork is beautiful? Do you see this? It's so nice. That wraps up my manga haul for summer 2017. I hope you liked this video. If you have any good recommendations, please let me know. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye!